Hey, this is Kevin, Big Bear Performance. I want to talk about these universal forks from Ohlins. These universal forks is a FGR 424 and a 324. It's a universal fork from Ohlins because wasn't developed for any particular product or any particular motorcycle. That's why they call them universal forks. The base settings for these forks is incorrect for a FXR or a Dyna. And most people that are in the game of selling suspension understand that. So the springs, I think the stock spring that come with these forks is like a 7 Newton meter or 8 Newton meter, and 9 or 10 Newton meter springs is what's really required inside these forks for an FXR or a Dyna Harley Davidson because of the weight of the bike. The next thing I want to talk about is the valving in the forks. It's basically the same thing. The valving that's in these forks really isn't up to speed at over 100 miles an hour with a 600-pound bike, Harley Davidson, Dyna or FXR. It's just not. I've done the testing, I know. At 110 miles an hour, if you chop the throttle with this front end with a standard valving, it's going to move around a lot. It's going to actually probably scare you a little bit. It's not dangerous, it's just not very comforting. So when we sell you a set of these forks, we put Superbike valving in. It actually costs $600 more. But it will allow you to run the bike at well over 110 miles an hour, 120, 30, 40, 50 miles an hour and be stable because the valving is up to par. And that's all it is. That's all there is to it. We do that because we test. We know these forks are not built by Ohlins specifically for Harley Davidsons. It's a universal fork. So it's meant to be taken and put on any motorcycle, but then it's supposed to be adjusted correctly for spring rates and valving.